coachable part?
Well, aren't we supposed to do this behind closed doors? I mean, real coaches would not ever air out their own laundry. Come on, Bish.
Well, you're not a real player, so we can break you down and not care about it.
Shots
Let's
fired.
go from, center court, which we're normally on Tuesdays, to center stage. And that is the glory days indeed. The great rivalry, the domination of the sport, doing it differently with different names, but look at what they've done in each conference. We look at where they are next. Perhaps for the Lakers, icing Trae Young and the Hawks, the next step in another win in the column. LeBron was putting on a show with Kobe in attendance.
B, it must be nice to just throw it up there anywhere and let the king go get it, huh? Just throw it up there. Sure. I'll find it.
Sure is. And look in the crowd and see Kevin Hart, Kobe, and two Chainz.
I just want to hear you do that again. Can we show him again? Acrobatic LeBron off glass. LBJ 33, 12 assists, 7 boards, lead 25. Trae Young inside. Then help from his friends. He had 31 and 7. Jabari Parker.
Oh, with the left hand.
Top.
And we cut it down to 10. This was a theme. Let's spread the lead again. That's outside LeBron, inside Danny Green.
A little reversal of roles.
Role reversal. 28-point lead at the break. Hawks fighting. Young to the rack. Then a lot of those extra plays. Lloyd going to be happy with the effort early in the second half. Evan Turner here said.
Yeah, you get the Hawks are playing hard. A young team crashing the glass, but that man right there may have had a little bit too much for him.
I'll tell you what, half the shots the Hawks took, it seemed like were blocked. It was amazing how many extra opportunities the Lakers would give to their offense, and that's bad news to any defense. Kuz, alley-oop. Kobe knew it was a wrap. 21-point win for the Lakers. 33 for LeBron James. Balanced scoring, ton of blocks. And when you look at LeBron, Misha, obviously, he's got to be rejuvenized by playing with AD, a player at that level, all the new coaching and the defense and the culture. But he had an aggression offensively tonight that this facilitated LeBron, which we know he always is. We haven't seen yet, maybe even to this level this season.
No, and he came out, he wanted to put his stamp on the game right from the start, was very aggressive offensively. The assists he's going to get, the rebounds he's going to get, but the defensive end, the effort that he's putting forth, showing all aspects of the game, mid-range, three-point, free throws, getting out in transition and scoring, and doing it in front of another champion like Kobe Bryant, where I'm sure that was motivation for him to want to put on a show.
Ton of easy buckets for the Lakers. For Trae Young, he makes it look easy, but they weren't helping him. What were they doing to ice Trae, if you will, defensively for Frank and his staff tonight?
Well, they were just harassing this young fella right now. They know how lethal he is, and watch him right here every time he catches the ball. Watch Trae Young come off. Look, first of all, they're fighting over the screen. Look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's dogging him right now. He's staying over. And then the switch when he comes off. And then when Trae Young tries to split the double team, they trap it. Here again, stop it right there. This is called a weak. When the high screening roll, you're forcing a guy to his weak hand so you can get on that shooting hand again, making him take tough shots. Again, he's coming off screen. Look at Dwight Howard trapping Trae Young, and look at the guys in the eye, and they're going to force him to throw that skip pass, which he puts a little bit too mustard on it and throws it away. And again, here's Trae Young again. They're trapping him at half court. B. Shaw, when the last time?
Hawks and Lakers still to come. You can catch it on NBA League Pass. Kyle Kuzma, who had been working within the Frank Vogel defense, said that he was maybe working on that so much. Kind of the offensive game was taking a little bit of a side, but not lately. That stepped up. And the defense, it has been there. Sometimes not all 4 quarters, but it's been enough. For one game against the Bulls, they're down 15. They only allowed 32 in the second half. Here's former Game Time co-host of mine, Mr. Frank Vogel.
Frank, sometimes the NBA schedule favors you and sometimes it doesn't. In this case, you had a day off yesterday. Atlanta had to play here. Does that make an impact in the way that you approach a game at all, or is it the same as usual?
It really doesn't. Whether a team played the night before or not, we do our work, we prepare, Sundays we've been, we may have a shoot around in the morning. Typically we'll come down here and have an afternoon walkthrough, and that was the case for today. But whether a team played the night before doesn't really impact anything for us.
What's the key with Trae Young? What have you seen from him this season?
He's a monster. He can beat you in a number of ways. He has the 4-point range off the bounce, which makes makes him one of the toughest guys in the NBA to defend. And what makes it tough is when you try to double team him, he has the ability to beat the double team, and still get into the paint, whether it's turning the corner or splitting or rejecting or the various ways you can beat a trap. He has that ability because of his speed. And when you add on 9 assists a game, he's sharing it as well and getting his teammates involved. So it doesn't matter what their record is. It doesn't matter what happened last night. This team came in and beat Denver a couple games ago, and we're gonna have to be at our best to beat them.
Wondering what you thought of the rotation with Avery out, and if you're gonna plan on going the same way tonight.
Yeah, we'll start KCP again. I think he deserves a chance after the performance, the two-way performance the other night. He always brings consistent defensive energy, and obviously gave us some scoring punch the other night. So he'll be in the starting lineup again.
What do you think lacked a little bit about scoring in the lineups last game when LeBron was out?
Well, we have Rondo in the mix now, and we were playing against a team that was trying to junk the game up. You know what I mean? So when you're trying to work in new guys and the team's playing, trying to trick you with matchups, putting big guys on smalls and, just trying to bring some confusion.